Hey guys, we're back with another Esbat. This is for the March full moon. There's of course 2 moons again this year, so this is the first one since it will be on the 1st. So there, of course, in the names of the moons, they're depending on your tradition. I go with the worm moon. Because the ground begins to soften and the worms, they start to reappear, and brings back the robins and the other migrating birds come back because of the worms. So it's kind of a true sign of spring. And I know this full moon is also called by some other traditions as the storm moon, because March is supposed to come in like a lion and go out like a lamb. Well, hopefully. With, climate change, you never know. But I think it's also called a sap moon, because the, maple sap starts to run again, so. And it's flowing, so the annual tapping of the maple trees. So I guess it just depends on the region, where you're at, and your tradition that you follow. So, and I'm sure there's more names of the moons. These are just the ones that I know of, and all of the moons have multiple names, and I'm just following this one. And okay, so sorry, I saw my cat. She distracts me. So I've got my telescope. I'm going to be checking it out later. It's daytime. I'm actually awake because I've been getting ready to move. I bought a house, so it's been a lot of transitioning. I'm packing a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, that means a lot of things like my for Ostara that's coming up. All my stuff is gonna be in storage, so I'm not gonna have a lot to go on with my altar set up this year, and hopefully I'll be more ready for the next one. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to take me to transition over to my new house. I can start moving in on the 1st of April, so, but I have to get out of here. This is my last month in the apartment, and I've gotten a storage unit, so I've been moving my stuff starting now because I'm not going to have very much time when I actually can start moving into the house. There's not a lot of overlap between still having this apartment and my new house. It's going to be like 1-day transition. So a lot of things are going into storage. And so I don't have a lot to show you anymore. I put a lot of things already away. But I did want to talk about the moon still. I probably will do another video. I like doing these. They're kind of fun. And in my next time, I'll probably have more things to show you and more physical objects, maybe a spell or two, but like I said, I don't have a lot with me anymore, but I did want to talk about it because this, spring, it's coming. The weather has been acting crazy. Some days it's cold, like freezing, and then the next it's in the 40s and everything is melted and all muddy. And the foggy days, oh yeah, we've had some fog, and I don't know, it's just very chaotic. And March is kind of known for its chaotic weather. And yeah, I guess, there's not a lot more to this month. Obviously spring, so beginnings, and any kind of, sorry, you know what, I'm gonna be right back. Sorry about that, my battery light was flashing. I needed to plug her in. But yeah, with the, kind of magical correspondences, I mean, it's spring, so like greens and yellows and light purples and, let's see, what else? Then you get, the element of water, and let's see, aquamarine is a gemstone for this month. Let's see, I think Bloodstone also. I'd have to relook that up. Yeah, and I'll put a list down below of all the correspondence once I look them up again. But yeah, it's just, there's a lot of, like I said, rebirth and regrowth. And, it's a good time to incorporate that type of things into your magic for this moon. If you're making a change in your career, or, it's kind of time for new beginnings. Myself, like I said, I got a house, so I'm making a new start, re-nesting elsewhere, so, but yeah, and it's also, I mean, with the storms coming in, it's a good time for, only if you are allowed to, in your area. It depends on your local laws, but if you can gather rainwater for use, even if it's just for your ritual practices, it's a good time for it. Because, yeah, especially during a lightning storm, those are always very charged and powerful water. But yeah, I mean, if it's about making kind of changes and, the restarting and reevaluating what you're doing, and you can, of course, charge your magical tools under the full moon, which is pretty common for, full moon charging energies. But yeah, I don't have a lot to do on this one because, like I said, I'm already packing. I still have more stuff to pack, and I have a lot more to do. But I've started packing away books, and I gotta put away my goddesses, which unfortunately, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have time to have any kind of real setup for this month, which is sad. But I still have the Sabbath box coming, so I'll still do a video of that, and hopefully they'll have something interesting in there that I can do that won't require me to have a whole lot of stuff out, since I need to move on and start over somewhere else. Alright, I will talk to you later, and of course, have a wonderful night under the full moon, and blessed be.